Welcome to our very different Christmas Craft Cafe, the first of its kind, like so many other events this year. Thank you so much for joining in and for making it happen. Although we're not able to come together with friends in the church building, we can still create our own Christmas craft evening. Why don't you find some music? Light a candle. And pour a glass of mulled wine. Before settling down and unpacking your craft bag. You'll find that each craft is in a separate packet with full instructions and all the necessary items to complete it. If you have chosen the little gift boxes, or maybe you've just decided you would like to make some after all, Ruth has helpfully provided a video link and all that you need to know to do this. In a moment, Lisa will be telling us what she has learnt during lockdown. Lisa is married to Kieran and they have 3 gorgeous boys, Henry, George and Charlie, nicknamed the 3 Kings, which fits our Christmas theme nicely. Her story is also included in the booklet in your craft bag, along with those of Becky, Gillian and Joy, who talk about their experiences of birth, death and marriage during lockdown. Do make sure you read them all. Whatever the latest coronavirus data is, what the government's tier regulations end up being, or the number of friends and family we are unable to see this Christmas, it's still going to happen. And maybe with much of the usual paraphernalia stripped away, it's easier to focus on the real celebration, that of Jesus' birth, and how he came to this earth to give us all the very best gift of peace with God. We'd love you to join us, online or in person, as we celebrate at St John's this year. All the details are on the back of the booklet. Have fun and a very happy Christmas.
On Christmas Day last year, I was asked, Lisa, what do you hope 2020 will be like for you? So with little thought, I replied, for absolutely nothing at all to change. My family and I had moved house at the end of May 2019, and with Christmas as the deadline and the aim of hosting a large Christmas get-together, we had almost finished renovating our entire house. This project, in combination with parenting 3 young boys and having had an incredibly tough year at work, had left me feeling drained. On reflection, the reality of 2020 has been entirely different to what I had hoped for, and it's been characterised by changes. If I had been told last Christmas that my utility room would also be my office, that I would be my boys' teacher, and that our country would be in something called a lockdown, I would have thought that somebody was saying a joke from a Christmas cracker. So the Bible says in Isaiah 40 verse 8, the grass withers and the flowers fall, but the word of our God endures forever. So when life began to feel completely different, when I began to feel out of control, I made a decision. This was to start reading my Bible every day before I looked at my phone. The pages in the Bible tell me a very different story than the stories I see every time I look at the news or my messages. And I find so much hope and comfort throughout the pages, and know that when life changes, even when it's really hard and it isn't how I hope it to be, that God sees and that God doesn't change. So although my Christmas celebrations may feel completely different to last year, I will be celebrating with a joy in my heart that God is with us.